Today, I am giving you two power. Hold on, let me clean my lens. That is ridiculous. Like, why didn't I do that before? I don't know, but I did it now. So here we are. Today, we are talking about two manifestation techniques that I want to give to you guys that really transform the way that you think about time and energy and space. Um, they are journaling techniques. Remember, y'all, I wrote a book on journaling. You guys should pick it up. It is in my bio. One of the links take you to Amazon. God, this live is off to a freaking bang, right? So there are two journaling techniques. They are specifically for manifestation. These ones here are just to get you going. It's called Writing for My Life by your girl, Andy Hoffer. Like, this information doesn't want to come out of me. I feel like right now in my body, the sensory output that is happening is like it's preventing me from saying these things. And I don't know why. I don't know why this is like getting stuck like in my chest. This is getting stuck in my heart space. But these two techniques, they're super powerful. I use them myself. I use them in order to shift the way that I think, shift the way that I feel, shift the way that I view what I want. I don't know. I'm going to be coughing this entire stupid live. It's not stupid. I love you guys. And so let's talk about it. Let's get into it. What is the first technique? Journaling in the morning. Dun, dun. Oh, there it is. That was what I needed to get out. Journaling in the morning. Now, you might be thinking, Andy, that is so dumb. That is like really, really like so basic. But I want to impress upon you the way that you're supposed to do this. Journaling in the morning isn't about putting your to-do list. It's not about saying, oh, I feel this morning, or I feel that this morning. It's about pre-programming what's going to happen to you throughout the day. So let's say I get up and I'm writing. I'm like, oh, I'm going to have an amazing gym session. You know, all these wonderful things that like I want to have throughout my day. Like, I sign a client. I have 100 people show up to my live. I have 1,000 people show up to my masterclass, or I wind up going to the beach and have a wonderful day. So I want all these things to happen in my life. How do I actually manifest that with this writing? So the writing actually doesn't take place in a sense that like, oh, I'm writing, that's what I want. I'm writing as if it were nighttime and it already happened. So I will write in the past tense. Oh, today was so wonderful. I went to the beach and, I got some good sun and it was nice and warm. I didn't get burned. I brought my food with me and it was so delicious. And my friend happened to come and see me. So you're writing in the past tense like your day already happened. So you're setting up, you have to think, okay, what do I want for my day? What do I want to happen throughout my day? And you write as if it is the end of the day and you have done it already. You've experienced already. You've seen it already. Hello. We're talking about manifestation today. And so this writing, what this does is already coming from a place of as if. This is coming from a place of, oh, my day is already great. My day already happened. It's already great. And that's the energy of manifestation. That's the energy of pulling into your universe that something great has happened to you. Now, your day isn't going to unfold how you put it on paper, but a lot of the qualities that you put onto paper are going to happen throughout the next 24 hours. So you're sitting there writing, thinking, oh, like today I put that I'm going to get a haircut and I love my haircut and everything. And I know that I'm going to have a good haircut. I don't know what it's going to look like. I have an idea of what it's going to look like, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I know exactly what it's going to look like. But I know that whatever happens, I've already imbued that situation with a lot of love, excitement, and gratitude for what's happening. So it's beyond just, oh, I want this thing. This thing should happen to me. I want this thing to happen to me. No, you're already taking a step into the future and saying, this has already been given to me, which is the power of manifestation. You are thinking, oh, I already have this thing. I've already experienced this thing. I've experienced the love. I've experienced the companionship, the riches, the money, the car, the haircut, the clients, the business, the whatever. I'm already experiencing that. So you come from memory. You come from this already happened. So you're in effect pulling into the future right now. Like, so you're pulling that future moment into right now. So when you pull that moment into the right now, right here, this present moment, you're already telling the universe, this has happened. And the universe has no choice but to comply. It has nothing to do with desire. It has nothing to do with want, because when you come from that energy, you're telling the universe, I want this thing. I want this thing. I want this thing. And it says, okay, well, we're going to keep you wanting the thing. So if you've already said, hey, I've already experienced this thing, I'm experiencing this thing, I'm experiencing this thing, the universe is going to say, okay, we're going to keep you experiencing this thing. So you have to keep coming from a place of, I've already experienced this thing. Okay, so here we go. We're going to run down how to do this exercise again. So first thing in the morning, you're going to grab your journal. Okay, and you're going to think before you even write anything. What do you want to happen throughout the day? List it out in your head. Think about, what are the things that I'm actually doing today? What are the things that I want to happen? How do I want this event to happen? How do I want work to go? How do I want, my kids' baseball event to go? How do I want this thing to go? And you think, okay, these are the things that are happening to me. Now, you transport yourself to the moment before bed. So now it's still 6 a.m. in the morning, but now in your mind, it's 8 p.m. And you're sitting there thinking, okay, now I'm headed to bed. What happened to me today? Oh, I went to my kids' baseball game and they had so much fun and they won, and now they're going to the state championship, and then we went for a pizza, and then the pizza guy gave us the pizza for free. And like, you just construct this fantastical world of amazing, powerful things that happen to you throughout the day. Every single thing, from the moment that you actually got up from the couch to the moment that you were actually in bed. So all the things that happen. Now, I like to throw in statements that keep the surprises coming. One is, I am so happy that I get surprised in so many ways throughout the day. It's just a simple statement. It's, I am so happy that I get surprised in so many ways throughout the day. Because it leaves the universe the opportunity to surprise you with little things throughout the day. It's so exciting. Like today, even having this topic, I was not going to talk about this. I did a reel on it, and I think it's actually going to come out later today, but I'm like, maybe I should just talk about this and set this up and do this. And then that's what I'm doing. Like, this was not on my manifestation list today, but something that is that I have a surprise thought. So that's the first statement. The second statement that I like to put in there is that all the surprises that I get are for my highest and best self. Because you might be surprised with a bill, a tax bill. You might get $1,000 bill in the mail and you're just like, yeah, that's surprising. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you have to make sure that you're saying that you're being surprised all day long, but that the surprises are for your highest and best self too. So it's two pieces to that same statement. So remember, guys, if you guys don't know how to journal, I wrote a book. It's on my page. It's called Writing for Your Life, or Writing for My Life. And it gives you techniques, but these ones are specifically for manifestation, okay? So pick that up. It's on my page. Hit the link. It's like $10, y'all. Y'all could pay $10. Okay. So the second technique, and this is like where people get tripped up. Okay. So it's actually two parts. So this is now your night journaling. Night journaling is not a recount of what did you do all day. It's not a, hey, so I did this, this is what happened, this is da 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 da. Like I went to the mall, I went to work, I bought some food, I ate some chicken. Like, it's not that. You don't want to do that. Reliving the past is not pushing anything into the future. So what are we trying to do? We're trying to, especially at nighttime, we have to sit before we put pen to paper, before we do anything with our journaling. We have to sit there and think, okay, what happened to me today? And recount in your head the things that happened. Like, yes, you might have gone to the mall, you might have gone to work, you might have, done this. Like, think about all that stuff. But think about the moments that were tough. Think about the moments that were challenging. And we're not going to dwell on them. We're going to rewrite them. We're rewriting reality. So you go through your day, you think, oh, like this morning I got up, I was so tired. You're going to rewrite, oh, this morning I got up, refreshed, so happy, ready to kill the day, like ready to just beast my morning, my night, everything. I was just so ready. Like the day was unstoppable. Okay. And then you were like, yeah, okay. Then I went to the gym and I was kind of like half ass. Okay. Then you're going to rewrite that. I went to the gym and I had such a powerful session. Like I hit a new PR while I was lifting. I ran an extra mile because it was so awesome. Like you're rewriting what reality was. And then you're like, okay, well, I went to work and my boss was on my ass. Like, I went to work and I collaborated with a whole bunch of people. I collaborated. My boss showed me some respect. And, you're not leaning into the bad things that happened. You're rewriting them. But you're also rewriting them from the perspective of what did you do to affect and to change how those situations that were challenges and how they actually transformed into powerful moments and powerful instances that were good, that were great, that felt amazing, that you could feel grateful for, because we're changing the energy of the day. So again, this is right before you go to sleep. This is right before you close your eyeballs. Like after you finish this writing, you're going to bed. You're turning the light off, you're going to bed. You're not getting up, going to the bathroom. You're not doing the thing with your husband or your wife. No, this is right before you close your eyes, ready for bed. You're done. The end. So, and it's not like you get up, go to the bathroom. No, once you're finished with this writing, close the book, put it down, go to bed. So again, this is your night journaling. Night journaling is going to be so different than your day journaling. Your day journaling, you're writing about your wonderful day ahead and how it's going to be amazing from the perspective of your night journal. And then your actual night journal is going to rewrite the events of the day from the perspective of how everything went right. So they're two sides of the same coin. But what this second night journaling is doing is, time, space, energy doesn't really exist. Time and space does not exist. Time, space, motion doesn't exist. Energy exists, but time, space, motion doesn't exist. So when you're actually sitting there rewriting, you're rewriting what actually happened. You're rewriting the experience that you had in your subconscious, in your brain, in the powerful part of your essence that is pulling in your manifestations. So again, in the morning, you're setting up your day because you're imbuing it with all the powerful energy. You're injecting so much love, kindness, compassion into every single thing that happened because you've already experienced that. And then at the end, the things that you did experience, you're rewriting them so that you can experience them going right. So it's all about the experience, the internal experience of like, how did you feel? What happened? Who did you see? How did you interact? How was more love created? How was more compassion and passion and all those wonderful feelings? How were those generated through your life? So, what's going to happen when you go to sleep? What's going to happen when you fall asleep right after this is that your subconscious is going to take those and sort of meld them into your experience. So you're going to feel like, yes, I actually experienced that today. I experienced a great day at the gym. I experienced a great day at work. I experienced, I went to the beach and the spa and I did all those, yes, all those wonderful things happened. And so the feeling, your vibration gets elevated, and then you start pulling in more manifestations into your life. And I like to do another one too. So this is actually going to be a bonus one. So Abraham Hicks, hold on, I have the book here, I think. Do I have the book? That's crazy. I thought I did, but maybe it's out in the living room. Anyways, so I have this book from Abraham Hicks that one of the ways that that she talks about creating abundance is every single day writing about money. Now, it's not about, oh, I have money. It's a very specific technique. So the technique is, so the first day you do it, you have $1,000 and you talk about how you're going to spend that $1,000. And then on the second day, you're going to write, okay, day 2, you have $2,000. You're going to spend $2,000 and you're going to spend it on your paper. How do you spend it? How does it make you feel? Day 3, you have $3,000. Day 4, $4,000. Day 5, $5,000, and so on and so forth. So you're reading, you're spending all this money, and it's increasing every single day. Now, I integrate that into the morning manifestation practice. So, and how do I do that? Is because the thing I'm trying to manifest requires a lot of money, a lot of money. And so every day that I'm writing, I'm like, okay, this money is going actually into my bank account, and I'm seeing my bank account grow, and I'm seeing, my investments grow, and my home is going to look like this with the marble flooring and with the pool and with the solarium and the library, and I have an office and all this wonderful stuff that like I talk about. So, but each day it's like you get an extra $1,000. So you're increasing. So it's the law of increase within you. So now I just have all this money that's like piling up, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. So you start to feel like, oh my God, I just have so much money that I don't know what to do with it. And like you just feel so expansive. You just feel so abundant. Then I start doing my morning journaling about, okay, what is happening to me throughout the day from the perspective of I'm about to go to bed. And when I do that, like I just find that my day goes so much better. Not only does my day go better, not only does my life go better, but the people around me have better days because I'm injecting into their life prosperity, happiness, love, and joy, because I feel more happiness, love, joy, and prosperity. So they're, in essence, absorbing stuff from me. And isn't that like what it's all about? We want to affect the people that we love. We want to raise their vibration, not just ours. We want to like really spread the wealth, as it were. So, like I said, let's just recap, okay? Number 1, morning journaling. But morning journaling as done from the perspective of I'm about to go to bed and this is what happened to me all day. Okay? The second one, night journaling. Night journaling where you're writing about the events that challenged you throughout the day, but you're rewriting them so that they came out with a positive outcome. So you're re-experiencing that. And then the third, the bonus one, was the Abraham Hicks version of spending $1,000 more every single day. So day 1, $1,000. Day 2, spend $2,000. Day 3, spend $3,000. Day 4, spend $4,000. And write down not only what you are buying, but how does it make you feel? How does it make the people around you feel? And then you start to see like some of the patterns that you have with money that you can start to work on too. Okay, guys, remember, I wrote a book on journaling that it's $10 on Amazon. Link is in my bio. Join me every single Thursday for Masterclasses on manifestation. I'm doing a series right now with Kenya Riley on astrology and manifestation based off your north and south nodes. If you don't know what that is, go to my page. You can find what that means. It's on your astrology chart. It's not just your sign. It goes deep. It goes deeper than just, hey, I'm a Capricorn. It really goes into what your soul's purpose is here on this planet and how you can start to manifest better, stronger, faster, bigger things. It's really a powerful series. And we have tomorrow, we're starting to dive into the Aries, Libra, North and South node pairs. But if you look on my page, we have the basic overview of it. And, but you guys, find out what the people around you are. Find out what other people's north and south node are. And when you do that, you start to understand people better. You start to see, oh, this is what they're up against. These are the reasons why they act the way that they act. These are the demons that they're fighting. And you will then be able to navigate people, connect with people a lot better, which, in my opinion, is the reason why we're here on this planet, okay? So I'm going to finish off by pulling an oracle card, y'all. So what's the oracle card that I'm using? I'm using the Angels Numbers deck here. This, you can find it on Amazon. I love this deck. This deck really has, it's helped me so much. And it's not even because it's given me answers, but it's validated a whole bunch of things in my life. So today what we're doing, we're just going to ask, what information do I need to give you guys right now? What is the information that needs to be transmitted to you guys? What is the one thing that I can help you guys with in terms of whether it's weekly energy, daily energy, whether it's just peace of mind, whether it's just life, love, passion, you know, that's all I want to do is just transmit to you guys something for you to know, for you to understand. I mean, if you have a question, feel free to ask. Feel free to share. That's what came up. Forthright. Let's read it. 986, forthright. Practice saying no. Your angels want to alert you to your tendency to confuse yes with no, and they're asking you to stop. People know you have a hard time not doing what they ask you to, and they have been taking advantage. It's time to say no confidently. 10 times today, look in a mirror and practice a way of saying no. Okay, y'all, that's it for me. I am headed out. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out to me on my email, andy@andyhoffercoaching.com. This is going to be put up within the next 24 to 48 hours on my page. Love you guys.